Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. And when last we left off, we finished the quest revolving around the soul contained within a helmet. We found all the pieces, the helmet itself and the two horns, put them all together, and with each piece we discovered a different part of the story of the soul that inhabited it. I say inhabited it because once we combined all the parts of the helmet, and thus restored all the memories to the soul moved to the Great Wheel. And now, we have a deer wearing the helmet. It's a pretty good helmet. Plus 3 might and retaliation, which means that when a character hits them, they take 6 to 10 piercing damage if they fail an accuracy versus deflection save. And that's pretty neat. Now, we've done all the quests that we know of in the White March, but there's one more that I think we can try and find, and it's in the one place we haven't yet checked out. But before we go there, I'm going to double check if there's anything else that you have that I want. It doesn't seem like it. There is the Wild Strike Belt, which is only usable by a druid. There's the Rot Ward Amulet, which we might take, because it seems like a pretty useful thing. A Scroll of Prayer Against Fear. They might actually be a good thing to hold on to for the future. Let's get the Rot Ward Amulet as well. Let's go into our stash, and let's sell you some stuff. What stuff? All of this. Would you like everything I have here? Because oh my, do I have a lot of things for you. How many? This many. Take all of my things. Just dump a massive pile of weapons onto the floor. Here we go! Pick whatever you like. So we've only gone through some of the weapons, and already they're giving us money. So that, and we're about done there. Yeah, we're about done. Stellar Lagenfar Spear. Now we go into armor, and there's a lot less armor, which is good. There's also some helmets and random things, but yeah, I think that's a pretty good deal. It's a very good deal. Just double check things. We don't need any camping supplies. They do sell some reagents. They also sell some lockpicks. But I think we're good. Made that trade. We'll earn some cash. And now
I'm here.
We'll make our way over to Longwatch Falls, which is pretty straightforward because we can do so from here. We'll travel here. It'll take us 14 hours. There's one area but I haven't properly checked out in Longwatch Falls, and it was the location that had the ghosts. Last time I tried to take out those ghosts, I didn't use all of my resources. They're up here. So let's make our way over there, and hopefully we won't get waylaid by any ice trolls. The ice trolls won't give us any experience. They will give us a little bit of loot, but it's not loot that we've really been using. We've not been using it. So, we'll cross over this bridge. And we need to go up here. And be very careful, because those ghosts are quite nasty. But we do have a lot of spells that we can throw at them. And that's what we should be doing. Yeah, you can hear them. There are a lot of them. Let's use a lot more of our resources.
Hey.
So if you go here. Yeah, there they are. There's a lot of them. I need you there. You go here.
Following your lead.
You go here.
What?
You go here.
Yes.
I'm actually going to wait
I'd be glad to.
How may I help?
until everyone's assembled, and then I'm going to fire a spell. I think using this spell is actually... Oh, I can't see. Okay. That's fine. I could hit myself with it. Don't hit yourself with it. Now, if I were to fire a bit far away, if I were to do this and go...
Love.
Kapow! That starts the fight.
Hey.
You move here. You move here.
What?
You cast this spell. And then I need everyone else to get ready. So you're going to move forward. That's good.
How may I help?
As soon as you're a little bit closer, we're going to use the Chain Lightning spell. Like so.
Hey.
You use Chain Lightning. You move here. You move here.
I'm here.
You shoot at this one.
Your thoughts
You
must
shoot
flow
at this
deeply
one.
Indeed.
You shoot at
Following
this
your
one.
lead.
There we go. Much better. That's one taken out immediately. And then all the zapping goes to all the other ones. Excellent. You are in a bit of trouble. Yeah, you're stunned.
I'm here.
That's fine. Okay.
How may I help?
Next thing we want to do is we want to... I like the fact that we now have a Mastered Wizard Spells icon because we have 3. We also have a Fireball. You know what? Use that there. Also, let's use this. Right. Ah, you're currently being stunned. That is fine. I need you to cast this here. And then I need you to heal there. Okay, you're still okay. You're being disintegrated. You
Yes?
have yet to do your fireball. Do the fireball. Oh, you're stunned still. How long are you stunned for? You're stunned for no seconds. Okay, terrified, and now you're fine.
Yes?
Okay. Fireball. There we go. That's much better. Okay, Biscuit is down. That's unfortunate, but we should be alright. You're at
Following
3
your lead.
charges on your
here.
chant. You can just shoot. And we might as well fire another fireball, because they seem pretty useful. There we go. That took care of another 2 of them. So we just have 2 greater ice blights here, and a spectre. Now, you can move
Yes.
up to here and shoot
Yes.
there. You can do that. I need you
What?
to do this. No. Do that, sorry. Nope.
I'm here.
You shoot there. I need you to do this now. And then that. Now we have 5 charges,
Following your
which
lead.
means we can summon some ogres.
Proactive.
There we are. 1 here. 1 here. I
Hey.
need you to knock this down if you can. Okay, that one's just gone. And now you're about to be gone.
Shed no blood.
And just like... Oh, careful. Careful. Need to cure you if I can.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Okay. Bit close, considering the fact that you moved up there to cast fireballs, but we won. We didn't get any experience of
I'm
that.
here.
Now, grab
At
this.
once.
Grab this. This is called, apparently, there's just some dwarven ruins. There's some things to read here. You trace fading outline and shapes in these panels. It looks like they were once a sequence of reliefs, but the images have worn away. These panels have been worn smooth. In one, you can just detect the shape of a sword, and another, the stocky body of a dwarf. Is there anything else here? The answer is no. There is a sword, though.
Hey.
The sword is doing a lot of wailing, however. I am not a fan of the sword doing a lot of wailing. Is this sword inhabited with the spirits of fallen dwarves? Is it cursed? We haven't found a cursed item yet. Let's see what this is all about.
Hey.
Adir, approach the wailing sword with great caution. Behind a frigid curtain of water is an alcove, its walls flecked with ice. In the middle, you see a rough stone pedestal, also glazed with ice from the falls. A cruciform hilt and a tapered blade protrude from the pedestal. Judging from the size of the hilt and the apparent length of the blade, you infer that it is an estoc. We know somebody in the party that uses estocs. Examine the area. The alcove and stone pedestal are little more than dilapidated ruins. Ice prize cracks in the stone and coats the slick floor. The estoc, what little of it you can see, appears to be in better condition. It seems odd that anyone would leave it here. However, as you get close to it, you hear what sound like the screams and shouts of tormented souls. Perception 14. So it does have souls bound to it. What is your strength right now? It is 16. We could make that better, I think. Using a might item, a fortitude. You are not. Well, if I do this and give you this hat, this will give you, for a brief period, This will give you a brief period 19 might.
Hey.
So, let's look at this again. We will examine the area. We will move to pull the weapon from the stone. Who will go? We will tell Kana to grab the weapon and pull it out. Kana crosses under the falls, gasping beneath the cold water. Shivering breaths echo in the small chamber. Patterns of falling water flicker across the blade as Kana approaches it. Kana grips the hilt. The hate, fear, and violence of a dozen mad, gibbering voices fills Kana's mind. Kana shudders through a wave of mental pain, struggling to hold the voices back. Grunts and cries of agony ring through the tiny space. Well, we've started. We might as well keep trying to pull it out. Keep holding on. Kana maintains a tight grip on the sword, arms shaking with effort. Eventually, Kana regains a measure of focus through the clamouring voices. Yet just as Kana's breathing steadies and the cacophony subsides, something pulls Kana's arms forward. It suddenly looks as if Kana is holding a heavy and painful burden. Kana could probably pull the estoc free, but it will be taxing without careful effort. Let us inspect the blade. The blade is of a fine, sturdy steel. Peering closer, Kana sees part of a poem written along the blade. 'Tis a traitor's fate to sleep and never rest, whilst knowledge of his deed stays lodged within his breast. But earnest penance heals the sorrowful man, and worthy actions stay the executioner's hand. I feel like this sword is cursed, and this poem is part of lifting it. Well, Kana is smart enough to brace against the pedestal to pull the estoc out. Kana climbs top of the pedestal and adopts a wide stance for better leverage. Draw the estoc from the stone. After working at the estoc, Kana is able to pull it free without too much difficulty. Might 13. I imagine without bracing, you would have needed more might. Yet when Kana tries to release the weapon, it remains stuck in Kana's fingers. Something within the weapon grasps at Kana's soul, binding to it. Some kind of writing glows from the blade. We have the Grey Sleeper. We cannot unequip it. It is indeed cursed. Fine accuracy has a 10% chance to cast Paralyze on hit or critical hit. This estoc has a smooth, sturdy blade that tapers to a needle-sharp point. The groans of a dozen tortured souls ring from the metal, binding the weapon to the hand of its wielder so long as the curse persists. A few verses are etched along the blade. We've read the first one, but a new verse appeared when the blade was drawn from its pedestal. It reads, "Seek the whirling agent made of copper, ardra stone. Awaken first your essence, so that you may atone." That's talking about the devices that the leaden key have been using. So you're now equipped with that, and we can't remove it, so let's do that and put that there. So now you're stuck with this. For the time being. Let's save, and let's think about the easiest one of those to get to. I think the easiest one to get to would be the one in Heritage Hill. But I don't want to travel too far in one journey, just in case we get an event along the way. So let's first go to Stalwart Village, which takes 6 hours. We'll hop there from place to place. Take a couple of days to get to Heritage Hill. Azuro has arrived, offering to sell you Melina's boots for 600. Yeah, if I'd have travelled all the way to Heritage Hill, I'd have missed this. So Melina's boots are... I think we've read this already. I'll buy them. They're quite useful. So,
I'm here.
with that, we can then head to the Deerwood, all the way to Heritage Hill. It'll take 1 day, 10 hours, and 45 minutes. And then we can start working on this curse. Hireling Payday! And this place is as dreary as the last time we were here. Though it is day now. Just focus on that. There we go. And when we come back, folks,
I'm here.
we have a curse to lift if Kana is to ever hold a different blade. Kana now has 2 soulbound weapons. Hopefully, as we figure out this curse and get closer to getting rid of it, Kana will get more power unlocked from the blade, or maybe our only reward is getting rid of it. I don't know. Either way, don't forget to hand that back to Adia. And when we come back, folks, we'll go to the device up here, and hopefully the blade will tell us what to do after that. Fingers crossed. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.